Back at it up here at Farley, Platte, whatever you want to call it, up here in the hills off the Missouri River, and it's wet up here. I mean, it's more than just dew. There's water standing in a lot of these places. Excuse me. But we're gonna try to make a hand out of it anyway, because they're calling for more rain this week naturally. So Kenny's down here getting ready to cut one of these I pushed out around the other day. I tried to come in here at the skidder, whatever day it was we worked last Wednesday or Tuesday, whatever, the last time we were up here doing something, I don't remember, to be honest with you, one day last week. And I tried to clear a lot of stuff out from around these trees here, some pretty good trees. So it just makes getting in there and cutting them a lot easier. So Mike's sitting here idle on the skidder. Kenny gets this one down. I'll have him back down there and grab that. And I'm gonna start trying to get these two guys here knocked out. I'm gassed up and ready to go. My saw's in the back of the Ranger here. Then we've actually got some jobs lined up to look at this week here close to the area, which is a good deal. Of course, like I said, the weather ain't been on our side here lately. We've kind of fought the rain. It seems like most of the summer, and now that fall's coming on, I hate to see a lot of rain because it's so hard to dry up. If it's going to rain up here, we really need some freezing weather. That way we can chain up and kind of get traction. I'm going to wait till he gets that down, because I'm not for sure if it's coming back this way or where it's going. So we'll just kind of stand back for a second. But yeah, some pretty good trees right here, especially this one over here. Good piece of wood. Saw's off. What are we doing here? Nope, he's on the phone. On the phone. What a world we live in. I'm never one to talk or judge about phones, because anymore with cell phones and stuff, you know, I've been emailing a gentleman most of the morning already about some timber here close. So I am on my phone a lot. There's no doubt about it, and especially with trying to make videos and post stuff all the social outlets. You know, my phone's always by my side for the most part. So Kenny's the same way. Kenny gets a lot of calls about timber, so you kind of got to take those calls when you can. That's the joy of having phones, I guess. Sometimes I kind of wonder about the joy, but the advantage to having phones, should I say, that you can always be there when a call comes in or close by. I'd say he's clipping the spurs right now. The leaves are really starting to fall. This is my favorite time of the year. October, November, definitely. Now you can keep December, but October and November are my two favorite months out of the year for sure. I'll wait and see what this devil's going to do here. It feels good to be back in the woods. I know, like I said, with all the weather, we're not getting to do near as much as we want to right now. And just like back home, you know, we're wet in places back home, but they're real wet up here. It's now the weather's kind of finally broke. We ought to be able to have some real productive days now. We're not fighting 90-degree heat still. There she goes. Easy, easy. Good deal. Let's see if we can direct Mike. He needs to hold off for a minute. We'll try to get that sucker out of there. Just following Mikey out here. Of course, you know the first tree I cut today, it had some wire in it. Hit the wire, ruined the chain. So, I'm headed to the truck to get another chain. Kenny's over there still cutting that little area. This is Mike's second drag here. We'll come back with a skid steer and track all this in. That way it looks good and will shed water a little better. It won't hold anything. to do here. Oh boy. There's a real good tree here. I'll try to get it pulled over up here. And he's going to leave some on that backside hold where he's cutting right now. We're going to try to just hinge it on over. That's what we're going to try to do. It's below us there's the road, the fence, power line, barns. All the stuff you don't want to hit. Here we go. Make sure Kenny gets out of the way. Here we go. I can live with that. We can pull that down. The main thing is it come this way, not the other way. It's a good tree, too good to leave. Up there. Sleeping away. Oh, keep up with his nap. Well, maybe not. Now to round out the day, we're just going to do a little cleanup here. Zoom back out. We've actually been running down through there, a bunch of those treetops. I've pushed kind of back in here to this timber stand here, just to kind of get them out of that field, open it up. That way the client can keep on mowing. And you know, a lot of times we're not asked to do cleanup things. Sometimes we are. Sometimes it's job stipulations, but usually in places like this where I can try to go back and clean up, I always like to do it just because it makes things look a lot nicer, it makes things look neat, you know, and people appreciate that more. And we try to do what we can for our clients because we're always super thankful to have every job we get. So even when I'm not asked to do cleanup, I always try to do my best I can to go back and slick up a little bit. Now, we won't get everything done today because I think the boys are getting ready to want to leave here real quick, so we'll kind of make another pass here real quick, get some stuff tidied up, and we'll come back tomorrow, cut a few more. We've got some more timber to look at in the area tomorrow. Then, like I said, we'll get everything moved out of here and on to the next job. We were going to try to cut some pallet material, some sycamore, maple, and ash, but it's so wet down here in the river bottom, there's just no way we can get in there right now to get it out, especially with more rain on the way. So maybe down the road, you know, if it freezes up or dries up, we'll definitely come back and try to get it. This is an area I love to work in right here. A lot of great people, a lot of great timber. So we'll try to do everything we can to get back, get that cleaned up. And that's it for today, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, if you like what you see, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for all of our latest videos.